Hello everybody and welcome to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now I'm rocking a kind of different setup today, so I'm sorry if the audio's worse. I wasn't able to get OBS to work with my capture card. It really seems like my capture card is on its last legs. Which, to be fair, it has served me for the entire year extremely well. I've had it since 2015. I'm not surprised at all that it's failing. I'm now going through the Elgato game capture software, which seems to work fine, but OBS for some reason does not work at all. So today I'm going to be playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm going to be playing some online games on Elite Smash. I'm playing as Steve. Steve is my main, which you wouldn't think looking at that character select screen he's not in Elite Smash. But I'm sure we can get him in today. Basically, I wanted to chat a bit about my experience with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and also just give this fantastic game that I owe a lot to a bit of time to shine on the channel. And so it is kind of funny that my capture card stops working literally 4 days before the end of Melon Keeper Gold, but the rest of the games will probably not require one anyway, so I think we're good. Here we are up against Oscar the Pac-Man, 4 minutes 3 stock. That's fine. Honestly, if it takes more than 4 minutes, I'm not enjoying the game anyway, so we could just end it there. I think Ultimate's a very fun game. I started playing Ultimate December 2000, whatever year it came out, 2018. I started playing Ultimate when it came out. I played it day one, I played it minute one, I had it preloaded, I played it at midnight. It was a school night if I remember correctly. I think I remember going to school the morning after, having like unlocked half the characters, and I was playing it on my Switch at every opportunity I had. I was really locked out for school then, and at this point obviously I was in high school. If it was 2018, so I would have been in third year, so not, you know, particularly important, but I was really excited for Ultimate. Obviously I enjoyed Smash 4 a lot, and this game looked even better, and on release it was even better, and my thoughts haven't really deviated from there. As much as I love Super Smash Bros. 4 and will defend it, I do think this is a better game overall, and I've kind of come to terms with that, having played Smash 4 recently. You know, I do think a huge part of why at some point I would have said Smash 4 is better, I do think a huge part of that was just nostalgia, and I think it was less of even nostalgia for the actual game itself and more nostalgia for, you know, the experiences I had with the game, because it is a very fun game, and I think the community online and the experience I had with the game, I had a better time with that than with Smash Ultimate. Not that my experience with Smash Ultimate was bad. I think I was just kind of looking at Smash 4 through rose-tinted glasses, I guess, as it were. But I can honestly say that my experience with Smash 4 was not as good as my experience with Ultimate. It was just how I felt at that time in that place. And it's really interesting because Ultimate serves as my introduction to the Smash community in like a tournament sense, because in 2021 I started university, and I started going to my university's local Smash scene, which is kind of funny because it actually didn't exist at the time when I started university. It was one of my friends who started it, after we had been playing Smash together, and it was pretty cool. There was a Smash scene at another university in the same city, but not one at the university where I was studying. And it was then that I kind of started getting involved with the community that makes up many of my friends today, and I think it's one of the best decisions I ever made was to start attending these tournaments and stuff, because I met so many cool people, and it's also afforded me so many cool opportunities. Because for as much as I am a Melee kid and I played Melee before I played Ultimate, Ultimate was my first Smash tournament experience, and I never would have been like ingrained in the Scottish Melee scene at all if I hadn't, you know, played Ultimate first. At the time, I saw this Kazuya player who was playing on a stick, like a fight stick, and I thought that's really cool. And I haven't played this game in a while because, you know, during COVID, I didn't want to play online. I was playing a lot of Slippy at that point because I didn't want to play Smash Ultimate online, and so I saw this Kazuya playing on Fight Stick. I was like, I could do that. That looks cool. And even if I'm bad, like, you know, it's fun. And I was bad. I was always bad at Ultimate. The conclusion of this story is not me becoming like the best Smash player in the world. I'm still terrible at the game. You know, even though I'm fucking up this Pac-Man right now. Okay, I'm dead. I'm fine because I'm okay. I was gonna say I'm fine because I'm Steve, but I'm actually not fine. I'm still dead. I did kind of destroy in that first game, though, so just remember that as you're watching this. Remember how good I was in the first game. So I was like, you know, I can pick up Kazuya, I can buy this fight stick, and I can play like that. And it was a gimmick, but it was a fun gimmick, and I actually enjoyed it a lot. At that point, at the Smash Ultimate tournaments, we had like a mini PlayStation 1 setup, so we played like Tekken 3 in between rounds, and I was like, oh, this is fun, you know. I don't think Kazuya's in that game, but you know, it was fun, because I think Kazuya was like dead, but he wasn't actually dead, because that's why he's in Tekken 4, because he's not actually dead. I don't know Tekken lore. I watched a video about it, and I was like, this is stupid. I'm not gonna like remember any of this. And I was right, it was stupid. I respect the Pac-Man for going for that, though. That was never gonna hit, but I'm dead. I like grabbed Pearl. Should I just camp? If I don't kill in the next minute. Oh, never mind. I should have just camped. Like, it would have gone to time. I would have got to play sudden death. It would have been awesome. But yeah, I started off by playing Kazuya, and that was how I met a lot of people. I was going to tournaments as a Kazuya player, which is one of the worst characters you can play for socializing with people, because people get really frustrated at Kazuya. But as I said, I was not good at Kazuya, and then I switched to Pyra and Mythra, who I'll give a try now. I switched to Pyra and Mythra, and I started playing on Pro Controller because I was like, this is just messy. I don't want to play on the Fight Stick, and most of all, I didn't want to travel with it. But I think that Fight Stick experience kind of made it an easier transition to playing with box later on. As we all know, I am a box Melee player, but we'll get to what that means in the Melee video, I think, hopefully, if I remember. If I remember that I just said that, then we'll get to that in the Melee video. But yeah, I started playing Pyra and Mythra. It's pretty cool. And then I just picked up Steve because I was like, fuck this, I don't care about this game anymore. And I still go to Ultimate events occasionally, but I very rarely enter bracket. I haven't entered a bracket since like summer 2024, which is this year, but it was also the first bracket that I entered in months. So I don't think I'm going to be playing Ultimate that much in bracket. But it's still a fun game. I'll still play it with my buddies, with my friends. But yeah, that was kind of like the experience with Ultimate for me. Was I went to some tournaments, and then I started playing Melee. Like that was really what it was, you know, this is still a fun game, but there's a game I'd rather play in tournament, which is Melee. But let's see if I can still show off how good I was at that time where I was playing the Pyra and Mythra, which I think is probably like the best I ever. I don't know if it was the best I ever performed. I don't know if I was performing in brackets. I think the best I ever did was like 3-2 in a bracket, which is not especially good. You know, that's like noob level, but and also probably whenever I did go 3-2, which did happen at least a couple times. Those were the exceptions, right? If I were to enter a bracket today, I'm going 0-2. I'm going 0-4 because we do round robin now, which is really cool. The entire time that I was playing Ultimate, it was double elim, and there's nothing wrong with double elim, but there's also nothing right about it. There's also nothing right about it either. Round robin is good. You play everyone in your pool no matter what. So even if you lose your first 2 games, you're not just out of the tournament. Double elim is if you lose twice, you're out. Which again, nothing wrong with it, but like oftentimes round robin's faster. And that sounds counterintuitive because you play more games. But you're parallelizing, right? Everyone's playing the games at the same time. And you don't need to wait up, basically, most of the time at least. You're not waiting up on rounds to finish. You just play with whoever's available. The thing that makes double elim slow is that at each round, you need to wait for the games before you to have finished. But with round robin, you can kind of get around that. Either way, you're still going to have some waiting. Like, it's never going to be completely smooth, but it is pretty cool. But yeah, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I just wanted to play it a little bit here. I didn't have much to say, honestly, other than, like, you know, it's a fun game. It's still a fun game. And I wish I could have made this video with others, but I just ended up being so busy with, you know, other stuff throughout the year that I never really got around to making an Ultimate video that felt right. And as we get to the end of the year now, I realized that it doesn't matter so much whether the video itself is special, because it's like the sum of its parts, right? The total amount of the videos is what really is important here, not the quality of each individual video. And I've made that claim since the start that not every video is going to be good, and actually most of them will be bad. So yeah, thanks for watching, and 3 more Melon Keeper of Gold videos remain after this one. So